In this video, we're going to be talking about formulas, and then we're going to see a few simple summations and deductions and multiplications, etc., etc. So what are formulas? Formulas are actually mathematical expressions for conducting calculations. I have also provided a definition on the screen. You can see that. And all formulas must begin with an equal sign. Without an equal sign, Excel will not consider it as a formula, but it will consider whatever you write as text. Okay, so first let's say I want to add 4 and 5. So let's just write 4 plus 5 and then hit enter, and you can see that nothing has happened. It is shown as text. Okay, because right now Excel is thinking that it is a text. You want to just write it there, but if you want to do the action, do the calculation, then you'll need to add the equal sign in the beginning. So let's do that again. First let's zoom it there. Let's just select the view, then zoom to selection. Okay, now I've gotten bigger. Now give the equal sign, then write 4 plus 5. Now hit enter. Now you can see that Excel has done the calculation and showing us the summation of 4 and 5. In this cell, the cell is G16. You can also see it from here. The cell number is G16, and if I select the cell here, if you notice the formula bar, you will see the formula that was used to produce this result in this formula bar, which was equal 4 plus 5. Okay, so now let's say that I don't want to do that because I cannot see the input values. So I'll make 2. Let's just say here E on E. Let's just name inputs. There we go. And on E14 I'm giving my first value, which is 4, and on E15 I'm giving my second value, which is 5, and I want to see my output right here. So let's call it output. Okay, so I want my output right here. So the action is going to be summation. So let's just give the equal sign, and now we're not going to write 4 plus 5. We're just going to identify the cell numbers. So we're going to identify E14. So let's just write E14, and as you can see that it has turned blue, and also the cell E14 has been selected here. Now we're going to add plus, and then we're going to select our next cell, which is E15. Now you can also select the cells without writing, just by clicking, and I'm going to click on this cell, and as you can see that Excel has taken it, and when I hit enter, it has conducted the calculation, and if you look at the formula bar, it is showing E14 plus E15. Okay, so that was summation. Now if I wanted to deduct it, then I could have edited the formula. I can rewrite the formula here, or I can also edit it in the formulas bar. So let's just edit it in the formulas bar. I'm just going to remove the plus sign and give the minus, and then I'm going to hit enter, and as you can see, it is showing the result of E14 cell minus E15 cell. Now if I change the values in these cells, the result will also automatically get changed. For example, if I give 5 here and then hit enter, and the result is changed here. That's how helpful Excel is. If you want to conduct calculations of various datas and various amounts of data, then Excel is very helpful. You can just if you just write a formula and then change the input value, the formula will instantly take on the new value and give you the updated calculations. Okay, so that was deduction. Now let's see multiplication. To do that, I'm just going to rewrite it this time. Let's give the equal sign. Let's choose our cell. Then we're going to give the multiplication sign, and then we're going to choose our next cell, and then we're going to hit enter. And as you can see, we have done multiplication. Now if we wanted to do division, I'm just going to change the symbol here and give the division symbol, and then hit enter. And then I have the value of division. So that's how you can use the formulas. And there are also built-in formulas like codes which you can use to conduct. For example, let's just say I want the summation of whatever are in this 3 cells, okay, which is going to be here, and I'm not going to write E14 plus E15 plus E16. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a formula called summation. So to do that we're going to give the equal sign, because without the equal sign Excel will not consider whatever you have written as a formula, but it will be considered as text. Okay, now I'm going to write SUM, sum. Okay, then we're going to give our first bracket and we're going to specify the first cell. We can also type it, or we can select it by using our mouse just as before. So first let me just type it. Let's write E14 and then we're going to use colon. Colon is meaning 2. So from E14 to E16. And as you can see, it has chosen these 3 cells for doing the summation. Then I'm going to close my first bracket and then I'm going to hit enter, and as you can see it has done the summation. Now the third cell doesn't have any value, just add a random value to it, and as you can see the calculation has been done. Now if you change the values here, Excel will automatically change the result, output result as well, and you can see that I have used a summation formula here, and you can also edit it from the formulas bar. So let's just say instead of E16 I want the summation to continue from E14 to E17. Just write that and you will have your new formula ready here. Okay, now the other way is writing of the sum is you can do it by mouse. Let me just show you. Sum. There we go. Then we have chosen the first cell, then you can give the colon and then choose the last cell and it will take it as the formula. There's another way of doing it. Let me just show you quickly. Write sum, first bracket. Now you don't write anything at all. You just drag and select all the cells that you want to be in this formula. For example, I'm just going to choose the 14, 15 and 16 of E cells. Let's just drag it. There we go. I have dragged this 3 and then let go of my click. Then I'm going to close the bracket and hit enter, and the formula has done its job, as you can see that. Okay, so that was all for this video. In the next video we're going to do some practices. Okay, thank you very much for watching.